Okay. Right, on the 4.2, the question is looking for the range, where the range is the values of y. But now, looking at the graph, this graph is an exponential. So remember, exponential is either is this shape or it will be this shape. So if that is the case, it means now this graph will be having an asymptote, I guess, which is the x here, which means y equals to 0. But now, because the graph is shifted downwards by 1 unit, this negative graph one of these shifted downwards by 1 unit, so it will be limited at -1 here. So it means now this graph, if that is the one, it will come and move down a bit like this. So now it means the only part that will not touch is this one. So it's only y greater than -1. So it never touch -1. So it will always be above -1. So that is the range thing. But to above, it will always go up to infinity then. That's what we can have. Right, now sketch the graph of f. So now, for us to sketch the graph, we can use the table and see what we get. But so far, you know something. This is the y, this is the x. Right now, we can pick that. We start by the asymptotes. So if you say here's my -1, so we're going to have our asymptote like this. That will be our asymptote in that case. Right now, what is left is to go and get the values, because our function is what? Y equals to 2 over, was it 2 over 3 to the power x minus 1. Now we can just pick the point and just to get the coordinates. What if we put x equals to 0? What do you get? Y will be 0, because that will be, this is 1 minus 1 is 0. So the graph must pass through 0 and 0 here. Is that clear? The graph must pass through 0 and 0. I get. Now let's go and put x equals to 1. What do you get? Y equals to, what are you getting? Minus 1 over 3. So you can calibrate here 1, 2, 3. So revealer 1 is a minus, say -1 over 3. -1 over 3, it will be maybe somewhere at this level. Then now we can go and put -1. Can we put x equals to -1 and tell me the value of 1? You get half. So if it's -1 here, it goes with positive half. If here is 1, so it will be somewhere here. Now can see the shape, I get. So it shows that the pattern from here, it will go there. Then it will be approaching this asymptote. You do not touch it from here. Of course, the graph will be moving to that way. So now this is our graph, and then you must write the coordinates. Here you said -1 and half. Then what are the coordinates here? 0 and 0. Then what are the coordinates here? 1 and -1 over 3. Then that is your graph in that case. Then you get your marks. So that is the graph. Then now the next question was talking about the reflection again. They say it is further given that C is a point on A at what is 19 over 8 in fraction in this mass 90 divided by 8 2,37 and that is the value of y again. Where is it? 2 comma, that is the value of y somewhere above again. 2 comma, and then it must be supposed to be somewhere here. If here is 2, then 2 comma 3 something supposed to be somewhere there. Okay. Now we know C is saving the coordinates of x and 19 over 8. That since C is on F, and this is our graph of F again. Now, but of course, if that is the case, you can simply get the value of y again. I mean the value of x again. If that is the case, let's see if you can, because the question determines the coordinates of the C image of C when it's reflected about y equals to x. So what is y equals to x in fact? Y equals to x, it means that is the same as x equals to y. So we just call it an interchange. So if you say y equals to x, it means if we have the coordinates 2 and 3, what will be the coordinate if you reflected about y equals to x? 3 and 2. So that is reflection of y equals to x again. We just swap the points around. Then what is the value of x? If y is that, we'll say, if you use this equation, we'll say 19 over 8 equals to 3 over 2 over 3 to the power x minus 1. So now we need x, so we can subtract 1 here. What do you get? 19 over 8 plus 1 equals to 2 over 3 to the power x. What do you get here? 19 over 8 that we get here plus 1. That is 35 over 8. Are you getting that? 35 over 8 again. So now we'll say 35 over 8 equals to 2 over 3 to the power x. Are you getting that? 35 over 8. Yeah? What are you getting? 27. How many are getting 27 over 8? 19 divided by 8 plus 1. So 37 over. So let's write it nicely. So that is 27 over 8. Now we're applying the exponential law. So 27 is 2 to the power 2 to the power 3. 3 to the power 3 is 3 to the power over 2 to the power 3. Again, equals to 2 over 3 to the power x. Again, now what do you see here is the same as, So this is 3 over 2 to the power 3 equals to 2 over the power x. Again, now what can you do here? So because this was, yeah, so this basis must be the same. Again, how can we make this base the same? Yeah, we cannot just change them. Yeah, yes, then it means which one can we change? We can change this one again to be what? 3 over 2 to the power 3 equals to, now if we change this one to be 3 over 2, so that will be negative x again. Then now if that is the case, then we have 3 equals to negative x, so that x equals to negative 3. So now we know our x is negative 3, but now they want the image, so it means now we have c with the coordinate of what? Negative 3 and 19 over 8. Now what is the C image? Reflected about y equals to x. It means the C image now will be 19 over, that will be 19 over 8 and negative 3. And that will be the case there. We will have this part.